Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Petco Park in San Diego for Game 1 of a two-game set between the New Orleans Pinheads and the San Diego Padres theme team. Let's take a look at today's starting lineups. For the Pinheads, Starling Marte, followed by Luis Torrens, Carlos Delgado, Jake Bauers, Tyler Black, Willy Adames, Luis Angel Acuna, Jose Azocar, Eric Haas, and on the mound, Cam Caminiti. For the Padres, Ozzie Smith, Tony Gwynn, Fernando Tatis Jr., Jackson Merrill, Mike Cameron, Luis Arraez, Manny Machado, Jurickson Profar, Kyle Higashioka, and on the mound, Yu Darvish. Let's take you away to first pitch. Leading things off today for the Pinheads, Starling Marte, and on the mound for the Padres, Yu Darvish. First pitch, here it comes. Ball just inside. 1-0 is the count. There's a strike from Darvish. 1-1's the count. And Marte hits that ball to shallow right center field. Merrill gets there and cuts it off. And it's a leadoff single for Starling Marte. Stepping in, Luis Torrens. Pitch is fouled away. 0-1's the count. Swing and a miss. 0-2 quickly to Torrens. And Torrens hits that ball to right field, but it's playable for Gwynn. He catches it for out number 1. Stepping in, the power hitter, Carlos Delgado. Delgado swings and misses. 0-1's the count. Pitch is fouled off down the third base line. The 0-2 pitch from Darvish. Outside. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Low. Ball 2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Delgado's down on strikes. 2 away, Jake Bauers the batter. Bauers takes a pitch for a strike. 0-1's the count. Fouled away. Quickly 0-2 to Bauers. The 0-2 pitch. Foul down the third base line. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Foul down the first base line. The 0-2 pitch from Darvish. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. We go to the bottom of the first. Smith, Gwynn, and Tatis coming up for the Padres. Into the game in right field, Slade Caldwell for the Pinheads. And leading things off today for the Padres, Ozzie Smith. On the mound, Ken Caminiti. Swing and a miss from Smith.
0-1's the count.
Fastball was blown right by him. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2. Ball.
Pitches inside. 1-2 is the count.
2 strikes.
Gwynn tried to check his swing, but they say he went, but the pitch gets away.
He's good.
And Smith beats the throw to first. That'll be an error on the catcher. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He looks at the first pitch for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good fastball today from Caminiti. Swing and a miss, and Gwynn down on strikes. 1 away, Fernando Tatis Jr. steps in. Swing and a miss from Tatis. 0-1's the count.
Nope.
Pitches a ball high, 1-1. Pitch out. Smith not moving. 2-1's the count. Swing and a miss from Tatis. The Padres hitters are struggling with that fastball today.
Safe.
Checking on Smith. 2-2's the count here to Tatis. Tatis fouls that pitch away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Tatis drives the ball deep to left field. This ball is gone. 2-run home run, Fernando Tatis Jr. And the Padres lead 2-0. Tatis was ready for that pitch, and he ambushed it and sent it to left field. 376. Padres lead here in the first inning. 2-0. Stepping in, Jackson Merrill.
Ball one, no
Pitch is inside. 1-0's the count. Merrill swings and misses.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball, that's just
Pitch
out.
is outside. 2-1.
Ball, that's
Outside. 3-1.
That's
Ball 4. He walked him. A 1-out walk for Merrill. Stepping in, the dangerous hitting Mike Cameron.
1-0.
Ball outside. It seems like Caminiti's a little rattled after giving up that 2-run home run. 1-0's the count to Cameron. Fouled away. 1-1's the count. Ball low. 2-1. Swing and a miss from Cameron.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2's the count.
We got a full
Ball
count.
3 outside. Merrill might see some action with them. Cameron drives that ball foul out of play down the third base line. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Cameron's down on strikes. 2 away, Luis Arraez the batter.
Ball.
Pitch is high.
Counts 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes. And Arraez hits that ball sharply, but it's gloved by the first baseman. He runs the bag for out number 3. With the Padres strike on a 2-run home run from Fernando Tatis Jr. We go to the top of the second. Padres 2, Pinhead 0. Leading things off for the Pinheads, Tyler Black. Darvish back out on the mound.
Ball 1.
First pitch is a ball high. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1's the count. That pitch is fouled away down the third base side. 1-2's the count. The 1-2 pitch from Darvish. Hit weakly down the first baseline. It's fair and gloved by Arraez. He steps on the bag, out number 1. Stepping in, Willie Adames. Adames takes the strike. 0-1's the count. And Adames pops that ball up to right field. Playable for Gwynn. Out number 2. Luis Angel Acuna steps in with 2 away. He fouls that pitch away. 0-1's the count. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 looking. The 0-2 pitch from Darvish. Swing and a miss. Acuna down on strikes. We go to the bottom of the second. Machado, Profar, and Higashioka coming up for the Padres. Into the game for the Pinheads. Luke Weaver. Manny Machado leads things off here for the Padres in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss from Machado. 0-1's the count. Fouled away, 0-2. Pitch is outside, 1-2's the count. Machado rips a ball to left field, but it's on a line right to the left fielder for out number 1. Stepping in, Jurickson, Profar. Profar fouls that pitch off. 0-1's the count. Pitch is outside, 1-1. And Profar drives the ball deep to right field. This ball is gone. Solo home run, Jurickson. Profar, and the Padres lead 3-0. Profar snuck this ball just inside the foul pole for a solo home run. 3-0 here, Padres. In the bottom of the second. Higashioka steps in. Swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1's the count. Higashioka hits that ball weakly. It's gloved by the shortstop. Throws to first in time. Out number 2. Stepping in the leadoff man, Ozzie Smith. Smith hits that ball weakly. It's gloved by the third baseman. He throws over to first for out number 3. But the Padres get another run. We go to the top of the third. Ozzie, Hass, and Marte coming up for the Pinheads. Padres are going to go to the bullpen and bring in the closer, Trevor Hoffman. Leading things off for the Pinheads here in the top of the third, Jose Ozzie. And Ozzie pops that ball up to shallow right center field. Tatis is out and gloves it. Out number 1. Stepping in, Eric Hass. And Hass rips the ball to left field. Profar plays it on a hop. It's a 1-out single for Eric Hass. 1 on, 1 away. Stepping in the leadoff man, Starling Marte. Marte swings and misses. Marte's 1 for 1 on the day. Fouled away, 0-2. Marte singled back in the first inning. The 0-2 pitch from Hoffman. Strike 3 looking, and Marte is down on strikes. 2 away. Slade Caldwell, the batter. First pitch to Caldwell is a strike. This is Caldwell's first at bat. He came in the bottom of the first inning as a defensive replacement. And he hits that ball down the third base line. That's a fair ball. A 2-out single from Slade Caldwell. Stepping in the power hitting Carlos Delgado. 2 on, 2 away. Delgado swings and misses. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Hoffman is drilled to center field. This ball is going to get out of here. 3-run home run. Carlos Delgado. And the Pinheads are back in this ball game. This game is tied 3-3. Jake Bauers steps in. Hoffman. First pitch to Bauers is a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Just inside. Ball 1. 1-1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch from Hoffman fouled away. We'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch. Hit weakly. Arraez gloves. He's going to take it to the bag himself. But the Pinheads get a 3-run home run from Carlos Delgado. We go to the bottom of the third. This game is tied 3-3. Coming into the game for the Pinheads, A.J. Minter. Leading things off for the Padres, Tony Gwynn. Gwynn swings and misses. Gwynn's 0 for 1 in the game. Pitches outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Gwynn hits that ball sharply past the diving third baseman into left field. That's a leadoff single for Tony Gwynn. Stepping in the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis takes the ball low. Tatis hit a 2-run home run back in the first inning that got the Padres on the board and started the scoring. And Tatis drives the ball deep to left field. Did Tatis do it again? Tatis did his second 2-run home run of the game, and it's a walk-off home run. And after blowing the lead in the top of the third, the Padres walk it off in the bottom of the third inning with Fernando Tatis Jr. hitting his second 2-run home run of the game. And the Padres take game 1 of this series by a score of 5-3. Your final tallies from today's game: the Padres 5 runs on 4 hits. The Pinheads 3 runs on 4 hits. Your pitchers of record: picking up the win, Trevor Hoffman pitched an inning, gave up 3 hits, struck out 1, and was tagged for 3 earned runs. Taking the loss for the Pinheads, A.J. Minter gave up 2 hits and 2 earned runs. For the Pinheads, Starling Marte was 1 for 2. Slade Caldwell was 1 for 1. Eric Haas was 1 for 1. And Carlos Delgado was 1 for 2 with a 3-run home run in the top of the third inning. For the Padres, Tony Gwynn was 1 for 2. Jurickson Profar was 1 for 1 with a solo home run. And today's player of the game, Fernando Tatis Jr., 2 for 2 with 2 2-run home runs. And he is the hero of the game as he walked it off in the bottom of the third inning. And that's going to wrap things up for us today from Petco Park in San Diego. Your final score: the San Diego Padres theme team 5, the New Orleans Pinheads 3. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't already, sub to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and have a good evening.